Now, Laibach are the first band from the former Yugoslavia to have conquered the Western music market. Since they formed in 1980, the Slovenian band's popularity has grown, and their latest album, n.a.t.o, looks set to be their biggest seller to date. We caught up with the band on a recent visit to Berlin to see how their music has changed for the 90s.
The developments in the Eastern Europe, ex-Eastern Europe, and in Balkan, in Bosnia, Croatia, also Slovenia, has greatly influenced us, because we do deal with history, we deal with the subject of war.
Notorious martial sounds and beats, big horses along with gloomy military appearances on stage won Laibach a controversial reputation, but established them as an underground cult band with strong social political background.
And our record is a certain comment on the situation which is happening right now. There's approximately 140 wars going on, and few of quite heavy conflicts are actually happening inside Europe itself. One of the biggest one in Bosnia.
Laibach takes n.a.t.o where n.a.t.o itself seems to have turned a blind eye. Following their tradition of reworking other people's songs, the tracks on their new album have been chosen in response to a change in Europe and its political beliefs.
We change the context and we change the content as well. I mean, you know, certain songs we didn't change practically anything. The tune is the same, the texts are the same. But the content you get is totally different because it works in a different context.
Old songs are functioning now more like new originals.
The album contains new interpretations of The Final Countdown, originally performed by Europe, Dogs of War by Pink Floyd, and Alle gegen Alle by Duff. Underneath the catchy musical surface of the tracks, which were recorded in Ljubljana and mixed with state-of-the-art electronic dance technology in London, you find yourself entering the Laibach labyrinth of meanings and motivations.
We decided to actually do something which some people might call an artistic project, you know, the other people might call a political experiment, or the third people might simply call it as a utopian dream, which is, of course, the state of n.a.t.o, the state of mind, state which is not based on territories, which does not acknowledge borders, differences, racial or national differences, and so on.
n.a.t.o stands for the Founding Fathers, the artist organization Neue Slowenische Kunst, New Slovenian Art. With special passports, citizenship for the state of mind is open to any individual who back the basic principles of peaceful coexistence with other states. The utopian project manifests itself in special postage stamps issued by the state post office and the n.a.t.o currency, which will be launched soon.
Utopia is a very, very important matter of, actually a very important matter in the process of building up the stable reality. And it is something, of course, which we cannot entirely control, and we don't even want to control it. Maybe on the beginning we can give to this state a few pushes, opening embassies, consulates, you know, helping in basically organizing infrastructure and so on. But later on, the state is probably going to start to work on its own.